So, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? The UK media, the royal expert, are so rattled after Harry announces a trip to Toronto just as Scooter King arrives in Rio. So William is in Rio for Earthshot, and then guess what? Harry just announced that he will be where? In Canada. So Prince Harry will this week undertake a series of engagements in support of the Canadian Armed Forces and veterans in Toronto ahead of Remembrance Sunday. His office has announced. I'm telling you, I'm super duper excited because the meltdown right now on the internet is next level. The one incandescent with rage is not going to be so happy about this. He's not going to be happy about this. It's like, what? I wanted the spotlight to be on me. And what, my brother's gonna be somewhere else. I am doomed. I got all these celebrities. I flew in, I'm paying them a lot of money to get some sort of buzz. But you want to tell me people are going to be focused on my brother in Canada? So his minions are out here literally doing his bidding. His minions are out here running mouth. So first and foremost, it's the UK media. So they are so rattled, they're so in panic, and they're like, what's new? Royal fans divided as Prince Harry announces Toronto visit during William's Brazil tour. No one cares about Brazil, and no one cares about William's tour. Let's just get that right. Let's start there. No one is interested in William, whatever he has going on. But he sent his minions again. William was like, oh, this is happening. His minions are out here all over social media, making, spreading word about Harry. You know what's crazy? Let me tell you, this is how you know Harry is very popular. Harry is very relevant. Harry is very, interesting. The UK media is super interested with Harry because William just landed in Rio. He has a lot going in Rio, yeah. And guess what? It just took one announcement. That Harry was going to be in Canada, and this lot ran so fast, writing tons of articles, and they forgot that their future king, the Scooter King, is in Rio for Earthshot. And he has all these celebrities lined up. But no, Harry's one statement has all the minions outside. So you have minion 1, who is Royanika. Meanwhile, the Duke of Sussex office just announced Prince Harry will travel to Toronto this week for engagements during Remembrance Tide, supporting the military, veterans, and charities, including TPL Foundation and the Halo Trust. Toronto hosted the We Are Invictus Games in 2017. Minion 2, Richard Palmer. Prince Harry doesn't undertake official royal duties any longer, but he is still involved with military veterans via Invictus. This week, he will travel to Toronto to meet Canadian veterans, members of the armed forces community, and military charities. Minion 3, Emily. Meanwhile, Prince Harry's team has just announced he will be in Toronto this week. The Duke of Sussex will meet with veterans, members of the armed forces community, and military charities. And then minion, this is the minion cloud. Let's give him both. Richard Eden. What a coincidence. On the first day of Prince William's important visit to Brazil, Prince Harry announces that he is making a foreign visit of his own to Canada for Remembrance Sunday related events. So the minions are out there. The minions are out, and this shows you they are rattled. Harry being aside rattles the UK media, the UK press, because most of them will literally fly to Canada to get pictures of Harry and whatever Harry will have going on. And William must be so angry. He's always raging. The Scooter King was not happy about this. My brother, this was supposed to be my moment. Why are you going to Canada? People are going to talk about you, and then no one is going to care about us. Shit, why would you do this to me? I think right now he's throwing a tantrum. He's a baby. He's a child. He likes throwing tantrums. He's a man child. So it's all fast. Everybody, his stuff is going to have a long week in Rio. Because the way they're going to try to find ways to upstage Harry's Canada visit, or just to do iffy thing, is going to be very, very, very entertaining. Just wait. And the audacity for the derangers, and even some of the UK royal experts saying, Harry did this intentionally to upstage William. I mean, if you guys had kept it quiet and just focused on William and whatever he has with Earthshot, no one would have cared. But it just took an announcement. Mind you, it's an announcement from Harry's team that he has been invited to Canada, and all hell broke loose. I'm telling you, everyone, the minions are out here running mouths. It's like, whoa, how dare you? Were you upstaging her, William? You should stay home. You did this intentionally. If Harry is irrelevant, as you guys claim, if Harry is unpopular, then why are you so rattled with him being in Canada? Oh, and this is really, really another thing that they're going on about on X. That you remember when Harry and Meghan went to the Dodgers game and Harry wore a Dodgers cape? You think by now it will go away? Because yesterday Meghan released a video where they watched the Dodgers game and the Dodgers took a win, and Harry clearly was cheering for the Jays because Kelly's Meghan's friend took to instance and said, "Hey Harry, I'm sorry your team lost, but mine win," and tagged Dodgers. So that means Harry has been supporting the Jays all along. But the Rangers on social media are literally inciting Canadians to boo Harry, to hate on Harry when he is in Canada because he's a traitor, because he did not cheer for their team. They're like, don't forget this man wore a Dodgers cap. He does boo. The level, Harry, the power that Harry carries, the power that Harry embodies that has these people rattled to an extent they have to incite people from another country to hate on him is honestly so bizarre to me. Like, I want to be that irrelevant. I want to be that irrelevant. It just takes one announcement and William is rattled. He's sending his minions and they're all over, oh no, you're upstaging William, oh no. Oh no, boo Harry. But as Harry's going to be there to do important work with the veterans like he always has. That's something that is very special to him. That is very important. His heart is in it. We've seen that time and time again. That's why he loves Invictus, and that's why Invictus keeps thriving. Unlike William, who is just there for it's like a performance. He flies in all these celebrities because he knows without them no one's going to be interested in that shit. And then still it flops, no one is interested. And then you have right now his brother going somewhere else doing very, very meaningful work. Oh, it's gonna be a crazy week, guys. You better buckle up. Buckle up. The salty island is going to be shedding tears. That's all I'm gonna tell you, okay? Anyway, here are some of the comments. So you have Donna says, if Harry announcing a trip to Canada can distract from William's massive annual Earthshot event and the Brazil trip that he's been blating about for 1 year, something is wrong. Which means your focus is not on William, it's on Harry. Very true. Seth says, Prince Harry is going to be in Toronto this week. I hope he will announce where he'll be so I can go see him again. Dame says, FYI, for your information, nobody but you, Lord, thinks about Prince William, so no one will know what he's up to. True. Dr. Maureen says, yes, life doesn't stand still just because Willy Wonka is off cruising the Rio G Bar's evil twin. Prince Harry is actually doing something constructive. Small says, if you didn't want it to affect William, why mention it? Seems like you're actually the problem here. Professor says, a man living 5,000 miles away and who hasn't lived in the UK for 4 years, he's in your head rent-free. Too funny. Wright says, what a coincidence. When Prince Harry announced he was coming to the UK, William and Kate suddenly booked several outings for the week. Harry will give it to William aura for aura. William is not that important. Nonsense. Glow says, ew, why are you reporting on him? He's not a working royal since you chose to drive him out with your hate and propaganda. Plus, he doesn't even respect you. You have your very relevant secret weapons, William, Kate, and Sophie, to focus on. They are the working royals. Lord says, our Prince Harry has obligation and duties. Should the world stop operating because his brother takes a trip? Good one. Jackie says, Prince Harry offered to share his schedule with the palace in order to avoid overlapping each other. King Charles agreed, but William refused such arrangement. William must have known about Harry's Canada trip months ago. Blame William. Camilla says, Prince Harry is going to Canada knowing full well Willie is in Brazil. Me, so what? It's two different countries. Them, he knows that he will steal the spotlight. Me, Harry is doing his veteran work duty. This is an Invictus mission. Them, but Willie's spotlight. Weird as F. Jackie says, nobody gives a crap about the corrupt royals. And then Rich says Prince William is a bot, WE puppet, just like Charlie. So there you have it, guys. As always, let me know what you think about this entire segment. I'm Miraz, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.